Okay. I guess tomorrow I'm going to be building a charcoal pit. I want to find a new location for a house, though. When you eat, you get unlimited. When you eat, you get unlimited saturation for a bit, and you don't use any food for a bit. This is gonna take a while. I already have a source of copper. I just need a pickaxe and a hammer to get any use out of it. It's not stone hammers, right? No, I didn't think so. I would just grab from the right one. Oh god, I don't have a crucible. That's still something. Well, I still gotta get charcoal. Hakuna Matata. It means no worries. Hopefully Disney doesn't copyright this. It's your problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Means no worries for the rest of your days. Come on. It's our problem-free philosophy. Ah shit, I'm dying. And now I'm not dying. It's our problem-free philosophy. Ooh, finally. Hakuna Matata. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. I haven't watched that movie in like 10 years. Huh, I had an arrowhead. Copper arrowhead. Some spellerite. A bunch of flint. And some useless clay. I already got clay. I need that clay. Steadily dying. Four crucibles. Hakuna Matata. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's all problem-free philosophy. It's all problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. God, this takes forever. This is entire shite. I mean, not tired, but like tedious. And so I have one person doing this job all the time. Like, historically. It would have been a lot quicker to do one, but it would have been a waste of materials. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, no, there it is. I'll let there be fire. actually make a few of those. Starving to death. There we go. And we need to get some of these torches. And shit, I should make a shovel before I go out there. Probably a weapon, but if I die, I die. Well, I have a spear, and that's pretty much as good as I can get right now. Okay. Everything seems chill. Okay. Now it's time to get to work. Gotta make sure this is the right size. Oh, drawing? That's pretty cool. I get chests though. Can be used to draw symbol. Oh, that's fucking cool. I did not know. That's very neat. 2 by 2 by 2. 2 by 2. 2 by 2 by 2. I think that's the measurements. I need a lot more wood. Okay. Let me store some stuff. That can go in there. It can fit in there, it's okay. guess that'll just go in there. That can go on the ground. Sticks, dirt. Oh, that's fine for now. I can drop it if I need. Definitely. Fuck. No problem about that. Oh, yep, here it is. Everything is growing as good as I can expect. Sugar and brought some food. Okay, I guess I'm gonna move over here. I don't really feel like getting attacked while I'm trying to gather wood. Oh, flax. Nice. Predators moving flax. I might be able to build some kind of stairway up that mountain and use it as storage. That'd be pretty neat. God, this takes a while. God damn. Maybe I'll find something valuable. Nope, just quartz. Oh no shit, there's quartz in the mountain. It's a fucking mountain. Wow, that almost killed me. Probably could have left the fire starter at home. Oh, more ruins. Let's mark this down. Okay. Time to do some inventory management. Don't need dirt. Probably will need the resin. Definitely want to keep that. That should be enough. What the fuck is that? Galena? No, fucking useless. What do I need lead for? Oh yeah, shit, I need to get home. Get back to work. Okay. Okie dokie. Try to remove the flax. Oh yeah, shit, I need to plant that flax too. What did I do? Oh, okay. He a fan, he go. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. It's an OV hold, OV hold. Yeah, OV hold, OV hold. So smash the way I said smash the Are you my friend? Are we live then? Okay, good. This is it. What'd you say? could do fun. What do you like to do for fun? What do you like to do for fun? Shit. I was reading that out loud.
Janet's helped my neighbor bury a rolled up carpet in the woods. Her boyfriend would have done it, but he's out of town. Janet's helped my neighbor bury a rolled.
If you're an American, you've been to a supermarket, you should recognize this. It's a jar of pickles from the Vlasic Pickle Company. And in 1988, Vlasic had an incredible 36% of the United States pickle market. They were doing $200 million in sales of jars of pickles just like this one. But just 3 years later, the whole brand was bankrupt, and it was sold for pennies on the dollar. Well, this video is about the rise and the fall of the Vlasic Pickle Company and why it all happened in the less.
It is finally my turn with the water.
I'm all planning on taking the water about 5 o'clock today, but the water master called me and said I could have it early if I wanted it. So I took the water about 3 o'clock, which is awesome because it allows me to have a little more time with the water. I'll get done with it quicker too, and the next day we'll have it a little bit earlier as well. So for some reason we're getting a lot more water down the main canal than normal, so I don't have to put in like 4 boards to back up the water a little bit. I'm actually going to be more careful now that it's got such a large amount of water going through there. If I overflow the canal, it can get on the road and I'd be liable if there's an accident or something. So I'm actually getting ready to go back and check the water again. While I'm making this video, I've got it running right now, and I want to make sure I don't flood anybody out, because I would be responsible if I back up the water and flooded a neighbor out, and I definitely don't want that to happen. So I think I only put in 4 boards right here, and there's still a lot of water going down the ditch. And you can see how full it is, and that's really full for our canal. So I'll open up the main gate, and it will flood down into my own private ditch, and it goes into the road, then into the canal. And this is the ditch, not the canal. This is the ditch that I worked on cleaning it out the last couple of days, and it does run a little bit better where I cleaned it out. So it's kind of cool to see how it runs down there. Later I'll post some videos of running through and flooding my field, but that'd be a really long video, so I'm gonna kind of keep them short.
It's finally my turn with the water.
I thought
I can't stop thinking about that Irish wake.
Why, what's it like in England?
Oh, in England, the wake's after the funeral.
After the funeral?
Yeah.
So hold on, the person who dies doesn't even have their own wake?
No, a person dies, and then it's literally a few weeks later, and there's a funeral.
Wait.
Weeks. Sometimes
Weeks.
months.
Okay.
They're in like a fridge.
A fridge?
Well, yeah, like in the morgue.
So when you bring them home to their bedroom?
No, you don't.
So they're just there in the morgue by themselves for weeks?
You would look at dead people.
So where do you sit and drink the tea and eat the sandwiches?
You do that in the pub after the wake.
So when do you look at them and say they're looking cool well and they look just like themselves?
you don't.
We don't do that, that's what I said. So we don't see dead bodies.
So you don't kiss them on the forehead?
No! Yeah, that's right, which is some weird for me kissing Sheila's dead body on the forehead, you know?
I bet it was weird, weird you kissing her, like you didn't even know her, you only met her a few times.
I can't.
Bunch of observations. First of all, not a lot of very young people. I think that my generation saw the definitive movements of our lifetime, Black Lives Matter, Me Too, March for Our Lives, and said, okay, well, we're still watching black boys get murdered by cops.
I'm gonna hit the dispensary soon. Okay, there, it's unexposed to air. Okay. That's not done yet. Start collecting all these bushes. I did not clear out my inventory enough. So I might want to just leap off or something. Go today. I like being in that room. If I'm about to die, I probably don't want to run away from my house and spawn. Probably want to be kind of close by so I can just run right back over and collect my stuff. I should let myself die. I guess. Yeah, I guess. I'm probably not gonna eat these. Oh. Wasn't that fucking great? right on top of my clay mountain. Better to go out this way, I guess. Probably should just let myself starve to death. I think this game isn't hardcore. I considered doing a hardcore play. Motherfucker! Really? I spent all that time looking for clay on the first day. At least I spawned in an area with medium soil this time. Last time, I did not get so lucky. That was a bitch. Ooh, a fruit tree. Sunrise, sunset. Gotta go collect all my shite. Oh shit, I thought that was her. I thought that was something very different. And I saw it running out of the cave. It'll take a while, but by the morning, it should be done. Okay, time to do something productive. Just need 19 more bits of iron or bits of copper. Don't have enough for the hammer. Huh. Already a good start, I guess. This list. This is very time consuming ground level gain. This wish surface. Probably should have made surface copper more common if I wanted to skip this part. Does gravel have better yields? I guess probably not. Ooh. Cold. But, maybe I'll watch him like drop out or something.
You guys need to see this. So she took methylene blue on a plane. Why? So yes, as a pharmacist, I've seen all the claims of what methylene blue can do. All these wellness gurus say it's like her brain fog, help with energy, and it does none of that. So I love a good biohacking, and methylene blue is not that. This is like an old prescription drug that we use in hospitals sometimes. Like, unless you have methemoglobinemia, do not eat methylene blue, which this is a rare condition where your blood cannot carry oxygen properly. My scientists out there use it in labs to stain cells, and sometimes in surgeries as a dye, but this is not something you want to be sipping on. Honestly, I think taking it over the counter or buying it from some like sketchy seller is really risky. Because if you're on like an antidepressant like an SSRI, it could actually lead to serotonin syndrome. Also, the doses are completely unregulated. None of these are looked at by the FDA. Like, I could tomorrow make a methylene blue supplement and sell it to all of you. Also, a random fun fact that I like to share is that it will turn your urine blue too. You guys need to see this. So she took methylene blue on it.
One last question I just have to ask. Would you mind if would you mind if I ripped off all your clothes with my teeth?
Do you find this attractive? Or maybe this? What about this? Well, many people do, and there's a good reason why I want you to know about it. The desire for conventionally perfect skin can and does make people go through extreme measures to try and achieve it. Like this patient is doing the most aggressive chemical peel with phenol at home, and this should be done by a professional with a cardiac monitor. Many of my patients who are insecure about their acne scars have also fallen for scam products because they can't afford the things that actually have evidence bases for them to work, like microneedling or CO2 laser resurfacing. But I understand if you do have acne scars and don't want to go through expensive procedures, then it's best to stick with the basics like a retinoid if that's appropriate for you. There are people out there who would love you and your scars.
One last question
I wasn't trying to lose 8 pounds, but then everything in the world is cargo. I'm afraid currency is becoming it's a business. As you can see, with this flag, that's our company's logo. And now, we own you. No, I don't care how many atrocities you commit, as long as the ships keep sailing. Oh, you have pepper! What a coincidence, because we have guns! Did you guys attack the King's Portuguese out
Yeah, that was us. Why? Well, we want the shipping lane, you see. Oh, the king says we can't do that. We'll give him some money and tell him to grow the fuck up. England's threatening us with force. Oh, that is simply foolishness. Hey, China, do you like opium? No. Well, you can't. Yes, I know we export food, but that doesn't mean you get it. Oh, you're simply precious. How old? 5. Okay. He's got that little hands right to do those intricate patterns. Let's get him on the factory floor. You know, sometimes I really do feel bad about the genocides we've incited. But then I take a look at the ledgers and I feel a lot better. Everything in the world is cargo. I'm afraid currency is currency.
Almost there. Almost there.
Welcome to Crowd Control, the improvised stand-up show where the audience is the material. On tonight's lineup, from lower classy, middle classy, and now upper classy, it's Cristela Alonso. From Qatar on Apple TV Plus, it's Guy Graham. Her special, Father, is now on Hulu and Disney Plus. It's Atsuko Okatsuka. And here's your host, Jacques Neal.
Tonight, I have 3 of my favorite comedians here to turn your lives stand-up comedy. And they're gonna do that by doing some good old-fashioned crowd work. Let's say what's up to them. What's up, you 3? How y'all doing? Cristela Alonso. Yes, easy question. Yes, best crowd ever. Go.
Right now.
Damn. What's up, guy? How you doing tonight?
I'm doing all right.
You're doing all right. Yeah.
I'm actually in a low medium level.
Right there.
So that I need to start living hard.
There you go. There it is.
I feel like I'm on Price is Right. Everything's like,
Excited to have you. Have fun. Good luck to all 3 of you guys. See you guys.
Now we have. Oh, yeah, I'm almost ready to. Damn, I'm about to be at the copper age.
I'm going to bring each comic up here one by one, and each round throughout this show, they are going to go until I give them the red lights. Damn! I just saw how impressed you look. You look good. So, put your hands together, get loud, everybody, and welcome to the stage, Cristela Alonso!
like a great crowd. Can I just say I love your lumberjack vibe? Do we lumberjack at all? I'm a project manager. That's a great way of saying what? Like that brought you together and you're like, oh my god, this is the guy. Star Wars Imperial Assault. So what happened? Tell me about it. Well, I was married to someone else at the time. Wow! We're going into the dark side. So you were married to your Darth Vader. More like my Han Solo, but my ex-husband's Darth Vader. Oh my god. Is anybody here miserably single? Anybody? How long have you been single? How much you count a situationship? Like 4 years? What made you say no to the situationship? Like, it makes sense because he had like 3.5 jobs, but also at the time, wait, how do you have 3.5 jobs? The half is like his art stuff that he does, and the other stuff is he like works at an art store. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Oh, the man stringing you along works at an art store. We're all shocked.
And that's a full job. Are you the one that ended it? Yeah. I was like, I can't keep doing this to myself. But you keep going back? Leave me alone.
Young man, what is your name?
Sam.
Sam, I am uncomfortable with the rosiness level of your cheeks. This morning you were clearly like, let me put on this heel. Let's turn these cheeks into headlights. Sam, do you have a medical condition? Is there something we should know? I'm not used to seeing this level of cheek rosiness on anyone who isn't like a little girl with pigtails skipping.
I'm from the Midwest and I'm wearing specs.
You are a homosexual, right? Thank God, those cheeks would have been wasted on a straight man. There's nothing more tragic than when there's like a straight guy and he's like 5'8" and has beautiful eyes, and you're like, oh, I'm so sorry, because women don't respect you, but you could be a king in my world. And then, what is your name?
Mike.
Thank you appear to not be having a wonderful time. Everyone else here is very energetic and enthusiastic. You're clearly just desperate for someone to pay attention to you. You're clearly like, let me sing mysterious, then they'll talk to me. And Sam, let me say, it's working. You have a lot of hands in this jewelry. What's your name?
Sam.
If you have very light hands, are you concerned that they might just like float up and you need to weigh them down to some extent?
Part of my blood might be too
You think part of your blood, that doesn't seem like a sincere problem to me. That seems like something you made up. Do we have scientists here? What is your name?
My name is Roger.
Roger, are you a scientist?
Studying, yeah.
Roger, I called for a scientist in the house, and you quit. No, it's too late. And this lady is obviously a scientist who has title from the 40s, where she was working on the Manhattan Project, and that's going on all women electrical charges transported near 2025, where she has to find a way out, but then she falls in love with someone and is like, do you want to go back to the 40s? What kind of scientist are you?
I'm studying the environmental science.
Is there any likelihood that part of this woman's blood is helium?
Not like
Then we're good. What is your name?
Gary.
Garrett, what are you doing when confronting male pattern baldness?
Ooh, I'm embracing it.
You're embracing it?
Yeah.
That's beautiful. I was concerned that he would be uncomfortable, and I'd have to remind him that this is a path that I've already gone through. I am already out on the other side, and I want to say, our lives are simpler. Our lives are gentler. She wakes up in the morning, she's got a job ahead of her. We just got our dates, you know? I can do anything. She's got to be curling and setting, and God knows what products from the 40s you can't get now. Hello.
Hello.
What is your name?
A.E.
AE, I love your top. It's very colorful, but you have the rainbow wrist and the rainbow hood, and the rest of it is not rainbow. And I wanted to know if only your head and wrists are gay.
I mean, I might get twice as wrong.
Okay. Sam, here's what AE did right, here's what AE did wrong. Alright? I asked the question, and AE let it sit. Okay? AE let there be a moment of trauma and concern. We all wanted to know what was going on. And then AE attempted to do, let's be honest, material.
Let's be honest, material.
Please welcome back
understood. You know yourself so well, right? No problem, right? These are the group of friends that I need. You know, it's very, you're giving very submissive energy, very soft, very dominate energy is what I'm getting. And what that's my energy too. And so it's great. I mean, it's strong, but I don't know. Usually, right? We will, like, you know, we rebel against each other. So I don't know how this is gonna go, right? So, unless are there any like self-proclaimed jobs in here? Sorry, I was looking one way, and I was looking at you. Okay, just because I don't know if it was a custom piercing, maybe. What makes you that? I guess it's more dominant in general, like dating, sex, like that's. Oh, okay. Yeah. And the way you said it in such a calm way was pretty frightening. Who has a thought? Oh, yes, thought. I learned how to swim in high school, and I learned by joining the swim team. So, how does your school work? How does that team work? Well, I think they were really bad. I think and they were like, oh, okay, so Stephanie, swim a 50. And I said, I don't know what that means. And they said, just swim there and then back. And I said, I don't know how to swim. Wow. And then they said, oh. They said, you varsity, bitch. Okay, I love that. I love an all-welcome situation. What was the motivation for you to join such a team? I really just wanted to learn how to swim. Oh, I see, right. And so you were like, it's with enough pressure. Yeah. With enough. I'm a forced learner. Someone else had a thought. Yes. I like your nails. Oh, thank you so much. I have shrimp on my nails. I have pizza on my nails. Am I doing this right?
Tweezers? No. Tongs. That's the word I'm looking for. Tongs.
What do you do? I'll ask that question. I'm a teacher. Oh, incredible. What do you teach? Yes, teacher. I teach music. So you know multiple instruments? Yes. Right? What would you say is your main one? Percussion. So any percussion, I can go, maracas, go, and you would be able to? Yeah. Oh, incredible. And what do you I'm actually also a teacher. Wow. And what do you teach? I'm a traveling sex education. Hey, she's so here. Okay. Horny and music, magic.
I think they did fantastic, and they've earned a little something. Audience, remove your top layer. There it is. Taking it off. Comics, what you are seeing in front of you are folks that are here for a very fascinating reason. All you gotta do is pick a shirt and make us laugh. It's as simple as that. Let's go. Get on stage.
Oh my goodness, okay. I like this regarding reading, Octopus Fight Club. I'm just going to read some of them out loud so you know who you're amongst. Okay? Awakening. Oh, see, you are horny. This is bone crusher? Come on. Okay? Calm down. So, how quickly you took off your shirt, you're like, yes! Rosy cushion. What is a rosy cushion?
Technically speaking, I am a member of a secret society.
Not so secret anymore. Camera there. Please, expose yourself.
It's an issue when it's kind of like
I don't feel like you have to be much of a secret.
no.
I mean, I feel like it's pretty, right? It's pretty chill, unless other crimes. You know, I don't know.
There are things that I can't say as secret society.
Okay, she's a criminal. There are crimes. Okay, speaking of, there's a cult sampler. Basically, I did freelance work for cults 3 times by accident. Oh, we've all been there. Now, Brent, did you cover me? Oh my gosh, right? What was it? The background work with Scientology? Well, yes.
dear.
What happened with extreme dental? I got my wisdom teeth out while fully conscious. Is that not how they do it? You did the same? Oh, so are we at the same dental office? Is it like a mirror? Exactly. Okay. If it just has to be, that might be the one I went to. Oh, thank you for supporting the Asian American community parts. Thank you. Oh, for the love of Dill. Show me for the love of Dill. How many Dills?
Rookie.
Which one?
It was this mansion in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh,
Yes,
fun.
yes, we love. Me and Guy Brennan have a lot of demographics there.
It was a TV show.
Are you gonna keep answering in 2 words at a time? How's it for Fort Lauderdale? It was a TV show. Still worried about it. Still, yeah. So the show works like you go into a house and then there are multiple deals to choose from. And are you like the Bachelorette? Is that how it works? Is that?
I wish.
Okay.
There were like 8 daddies and then 8 himbos. I was a himbo.
Okay, got it.
And Stormy Daniels was the hoe.
But how did it work out for you?
Oh, I was eliminated first.
You are! Now that, can you tell us why you got kicked off first?
I caused a lot of drama.
You did? Oh,
I wasn't the villain, I was likable. I just like to break up everybody.
no, sweetie, we know. Villains stay the whole season. Let's go,
I'm just gonna start collecting all the books in the file. Oh fuck!
What is your name?
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Well, let's be clear. I am not living with you. I do not identify as a Dilf. I am an Ulim, an uncle on my pity. But first of all, Phoenix, I want to say you're amazing at the audience part of crowd work. Phoenix always leaves you wanting more. Always leaving you with a question, a shadow you want to investigate. The rest of you are just vomiting out your sad, pathetic lies. We all had our wisdom teeth out without general anesthesia. It's not an appendix. But Phoenix, you've got the mystery and I'm so proud of you, and I wonder how someone so smart could be so dumb about the general work of finding yourself a sugar daddy. This is Los Angeles. Just go to Fiesta and take your shirt off. There are many men there who could provide you with a nice living.
I work across the street.
I'm not surprised. How sad were you when you pulled off your little overcoats and things and you had already told your whole fucking board game story? And there are 2 of you and you have the same fucking shirt. You have nothing. You have blown your load. History. Pageant Queen, what is your name?
Joe.
Joe, I had such hope for you because here in the front, it's just jewel-eyed twinks as far as the eye can see. And I thought, maybe there is one with some reproductive capability that we can pair with the woman from the past. Are you of the heterosexual persuasion?
I'm not.
No, so what kind of a pageant were you in? Also, please be brief. I'm not here for your life story. I'm here for a setup so I can be funny about it.
I critique in gay male pageants.
I mean, I think all of being a gay male is a pageant. Have you seen Phoenix? There's no opposition, and she's not looking for his congeniality. Have you been successful? Somewhat. Okay, but tell us the titles that you have. But again, he did the right job. He created a sense of mystery by saying somewhat and forcing me to lean in. I am ultimately still hitting on that guy, but I'm just talking to you so he'll say, why aren't I interested enough in New York?
So I was first alternate to Mr. Gay
A
California.
loser. You were a noteworthy loser of Mr. Gay California.
Correct.
Did you ever consider just like, you know, Mr. Gay California has an accident and then
and you get to take over the role. Lots of things can happen to a gay guy. Oops, there was something in his ketamine, you know? So I have a question for you then. If we now know this about you, why are you still wearing your shirt?
I can take it off.
Yes, let's do that. Work from the bottom. Work from the bottom. I want to say thank you for not wearing a belt, because nothing says I have an ass that can hold up my pants. Phoenix, you committed to those pants?
Oh fuck! Oh, this time I'm dead.
We'll just see how the evening takes us.
This time I'm dead. This time I'm
You either
dead.
get that hair or octopus spike club.
This time I'm dead. This time I'm dead. This time I'm. Oh, I'm dead.
So in grad school, I need money.
As we all did. As we all did. As though Joe got into pageants.
And I got into making octopuses and moray eels interact.
Oh, wow. So cross-species action? Everyone leave the room, except for Phoenix.
How about we keep this thing going?
Did they make the bears less aggressive?
Let's see, Colt Sattler, we talked to you, but like I'm a Catholic and I need to know what is Exorcist about. I love that movie.
I have performed over 50 exorcisms in my life.
What? Are you a priest?
No.
Wait, so you go rogue and do these exorcisms?
Well, I didn't really understand that I had this ability until I walked into haunted houses and accidentally unhaunted them.
You're like, there's a ghost. No, it's not. It's a curtain. How do you unhaunt a house?
Well, part of it is just the energy of the beings that used to live there, but they don't realize that they're dead. So something keeps them there. So sometimes when I walk into that house, unfortunately my aura hurts them, so they kind of need to leave.
Tell me a little bit about the worst one.
Going to a place where a ghost was sexually assaulting this person.
How do you know it's doing it?
Because she reports that there is pressure in a certain area, and she's unable to get up from the bed. So I went up the stairs, and they kept trying to throw me down the set of stairs by just pressure.
Like you actually felt like...
Yeah. So luckily I had my grandfather's sword because it's holding me.
I'm sorry. When did season 2 of your life come out? This guy. Oh my god. That's crazy.
This show is about to enter into the danger zone. Here is what is happening. We have revealed our red flag. These are members of our audience who have more challenging or more dangerous to touch subjects on their shirts. And it is on you to choose them and make us laugh. Let's keep this train going, everybody, please! Welcome to the stage!
Remind me of your name, little boy. Mike. Mike, so you suffered from scarlet fever at some point in time?
Yeah, when I was 4.
Is this something for which we have an immunization? And did your mom choose not to get you an immunization because of her participation in a cult that lady might know about?
I don't know. I think it's...
Don't you think you of all people should know? Right, you self-identified as the audience's representative of scarlet fever. Don't you think at this point in time, of all points in time, we need people with facts? Can I get an amen, student scientist?
Absolutely.
I asked for an amen and he said absolutely, which is a great scientist response. You got scarlet fever when you were 4. Were you and your parents traveling through the Congo?
No.
Then what came out of it? Did you die? Do you see a spirit?
No, he's real.
Okay. I'll be the judge of that, okay? Scientist boy, you also died?
I not quite, but I did it.
Okay. Well, no, you gotta lean into it, okay? You're the one who's supposed to be creating a sense of drama.
What the? Oh, fuck. Oh my god. That scared me for a
You
second.
need to tell me on, oh, this matters so much. How should you be dead? We all should be dead. Life is very improbable. All of you had to survive millions of years of evolution, and you're here magically. We all should just be like, you know, awkward cum stains on the side of a rock. But you managed to make it. I'm so proud of all of you.
Did I grab the hoe? I did not grab the hoe.
Well, I took this ginger over here on a hike on my favorite trail and proceeded to fall off a mountain.
Oh, you went on a hike and you tripped? Well, I'm shocked. You fell off a mountain. What was the mountain? How high was the mountain?
I fell at 60 feet into a creek because the ground gave out under me.
Clear details. Clear details. Also, I asked how high was the mountain? And clearly our environmental scientist doesn't know how high a mountain should be. He could have given me an actual, like, concrete height, but he gave me a different number, so I felt satisfied, so we're just gonna, so you fell 60 feet. Did you break any bones?
I broke 3. I broke both of my arms. This one was broken so badly that every time it moved for the first bit, I would scream, which is what this big scar is. So
Okay.
right here tells me about the weather. I also broke my ankle.
Okay. Bone pressure, are all of those bones?
Yeah.
Checks out, checks out. Is falling off of the mountain the worst thing that's ever happened to you?
I have to assume I don't remember.
Oh, you... That's a good answer. It wasn't material. It was him ripping in the moment. I want to say, if falling off of a mountain is the worst thing that's ever happened to you, your parents need to try harder.
I hope I didn't just ruin that charcoal.
You should be wearing a shirt that says parents with uninteresting marriage.
Hold on. Oh my, wait, struck by lightning? Yeah. Shut up. How old?
I was 14.
You were 14, no wonder you wear the jewelry. Oh my god, what were you doing? Hiking with him?
I was actually trying to teach me how to surf.
You got hit by lightning like while you were surfing?
Yeah.
You're such a Brady Bunch episode. It's not even funny. Wow, like, and you're a corpse cleaner?
Correct.
Yeah, that's boring and none has. I don't need any more. That is so common. And what does your shirt say? Missing uncle. What's going on? Tell me about it. Well, great news. He's found. Oh. Okay. So basically, if you just cover the top word of your shirt. Okay, so tell me what happened.
So my uncle decided at an older age, he's I think 30 years older than me, at an older age to just leave his whole family and no one could ever find him. Like phone disconnected, GPS off.
It's like night movers in Japan. Like, yes, it's like, they have like a whole industry in Japan called night movers. And basically you're like, I'm done with life. They come in and just like erase you. It's like, and no one can ever find you. How did you find him?
One day we decided to Google him and found his house and we just knocked on the door and then he opened it and then said, oh shit, and then
No way!
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry, but what kind of trusting person opens the door to anyone? I get a door knock and I'm like, oh god, Jehovah's Witness. Like, oh my god. Now I have to look at you because I see shark attack.
not me.
Who was attacked?
A relative of mine.
Did they survive? Jesus Christ! You fucking people are weird. You are like a hot topic store that came to life. The shark attack and you were hit by lightning and oh my god, they probably died and he cleaned up your fucking relatives and your uncle's disappearing. Jesus, and your devilish dream. What is this?
Over the course of a month when I was 13, I was possessed twice.
And then he showed up with a sword?
America definitely doesn't have a mental health crisis.
Today. Oh my goodness. The first one was at a church sleepover, which I didn't think you could get suggested for. They enter churches too. Yeah. Okay. The second one was at a haunted ranch house. And you were the only one that got hit? Yeah. And do you remember what happened? I was with Girl Scouts. Okay, Girl Scouts. Okay, we're like red flag number one. Okay. Apparently, during the middle of the night, I got up straight, turned around, and looked through a hallway that was abandoned that we were not allowed to go into, and I shouted out, "Victoria!" And then I collapsed. Collapsed, and then like fell back asleep, or just like more like just collapsed. Collapsed. And then people woke me up. Do we know who Victoria is? I don't know. You don't know. Okay, so that was possession number one, and then what? That entity left. I assume. I don't know. So it's not like a period in your life. Well, how often are you shouting Victoria? Are you still shouting Victoria? No. Then maybe, it was just a momentary, like, this person, this entity was like, we need to find this bitch. Right? Now, is there a chance it's like a nightmare? You know what I mean? No. No. Let's add the emphasis. So, like, how would you deal with this situation? There's Victoria sitting up. This sitting up thing, is that like common?
Yeah, it usually happens in a case when someone is easy to come into because you're very spiritually.
Why are you laughing? Are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Susceptible? He's like, pretty much if you're a weak bitch, and you'll be able to enter. Okay, no, so how do you become not susceptible, right? We want to become not that. How do we do that?
So the way I try to do it is try to like strengthen your aura so that there's more of a barrier around you.
There's so much to do in life already. Like, you wake up, right, brushing your teeth. Sometimes getting out of bed is hard, right? And you're like, oh man. And then, I, as a 30-something-year-old woman, it's like, I don't know where to start.
Get your shit together.
Okay, so that's how you fight against.
Yeah, there are ways that you can ward yourself against like possession and from things that you don't want coming around you.
Right. You didn't give a detail. So I'm just gonna be spooked again, just walking around spooked all the time. And dead lovers, and both of you. Okay. Yes. Hello. You're together, and you both have undead lovers. Undead means you're alive. Also, alive lovers. Okay. Please explain. We all told jokes right before we died. Are you comedians? No, I know, but I have not.
Well, about 8 years ago, I died for a bit, and they had to get out the paddles to just give it a hard reset. And he said, "We need your permission for this, unlike the other stuff. And can you give us permission?" And I was scared of my mind, so I was like, "As long as you call it the old zappy zap."
I would say, actually, technically, maybe that wasn't a joke. Wait, so then you died after that? After you said zappy zap?
Flat out. So, like,
oh my God.
couldn't breathe, couldn't move, and then just the blackest black of ever to black in front of the eyes. Could not see anything. I was like, oh, this is it. I'm leaving now. And when I woke up, I was like, what the hell is there to be afraid of now? So I came to Los Angeles and met someone who has also died before.
What website is that? What website is that? Is it going to be Devilish Dreams? At the tail end of high school, I lived in a haunted house. Well, your parents moved you in there? Yeah. You guys moved into and where is this location? Where is this house? It's called Eastville now. The house was built on top of a serial killer's ranch. Oh, wow. The Inland Empire. Inland Empire, okay, of 626 near Pasadena, where they do dental work without anesthesia, even though it's usually how they do it. And, okay, so how did you know it was haunted? Or like, what were the...
Argentina's fighting for its life, young lady. You don't know anything about it. They're fighting for their life. Nothing's benefiting Argentina. They're fighting for their life. You understand what that means? They have no money. They have no anything. They're fighting so hard to survive. If I can help them survive in a free world, I happen to like the president of Argentina. I think he's trying to do the best he can. But don't make it sound like they're doing great. They are dying. All right? They're dying.
What do you mean by a beef deal, sir?
We would buy some beef from Argentina. If we do that, that will bring our beef prices down. Because our groceries are down, our energy prices are down. Well, I think we're going to have $2 gasoline pretty soon. We're getting close. And everything's down. The one thing that's kept up is beef. And if we buy some beef, now I'm not talking about that much from Argentina, that would help Argentina, which we consider a very good country, a very good ally.
All right, so I guess the plan is to save Argentina because, according to Trump, they're dying, and you don't understand, right? You don't understand that after the whole situation in Germany after World War II, a lot of that mustache party went to Argentina. I mean, you don't understand that, right? And I just keep wondering, is Trump planning retirement down there? It feels like it. He likes the president. I guess theoretically he likes their beef and wants to buy more of it, while American farmers are struggling. Now, here's the crazy thing. We're talking about bailing out Argentina. This just came out today in the financial news, Financial Times here. Argentine peso weakens to fresh low despite U.S. interventions. So our plan is to prop up their currency to bail them out, and yet appears maybe not working. What's crazy also is Argentina has a tendency, a long history of not paying people back, basically defaulting on their loans. So this is kind of people that you can try to bail them out, but it may end up being an endless black hole. And a lot of people have been speculating, which myself included, that some of this money that theoretically is supposed to, help Argentina will find its way somehow back into Trump's pocket. I wouldn't be shocked. I just wouldn't be shocked there. Now, what's crazy about this thing, while Trump is into saving Argentina, China then is buying soybeans from Argentina, which is crazy, because remember, the American farmers are suffering right now, right? Trump's more concerned about Argentine farmers than U.S. farmers. And in fact, the soybean thing is major purchases come in from China. It's like about half of usual, sales here come from China. They're talking about like a $13 billion kind of range, which is significant money. And the craziest thing about this stuff, it's like, how do we explain this to people? Because like these are Trump supporters. Like Trump supporters are, some of these people are farmers, like, oh yeah, Trump's going to help us, etc. And then what does Trump do? He pisses off the customer, which is, right, China's going to buy your soybeans. And then Trump helps out, like, basically another farmers. And I just don't know what to tell you. All I can tell you is just tell you the truth.
I did
show
not
you what
need
Trump
to...
says. And to me, it's obviously ridiculous. But, you're dealing with a manga base that just, I guess, live in fantasy land, or they just don't want to hear the truth and put their head in the sand. And it's really frustrating, to be really frank. But this is what it is. I just want to tell you the truth of what's going on.
But I can tell you that if the story that we've been basically hearing from moderates that, look, we just can't do it in front of the No Kings rally, if that ends up not being true, then I think that the White House is going to have to look very closely, along with Russ Vought, at stronger measures that we could take to bring them to the table.
And then they're promising now that their shutdown, right, the Trump shutdown, will end this week, theoretically. I'm not that optimistic, but I will tell you what they're saying. If the shutdown continues, we're just going to fire more people. Oh, look what you made us do. Look at, we shut down the government, and just look, because you guys are just not bending to our will, we're going to fire yet more of you. These are Trump's plans, and I just think it's important to tell people what's going on. And it's the whole thing to me is crazy, because then what they always do, and this is sort of why I like to go use you guys, is to just tell you what the truth on this stuff. They always like to claim victory, but it's not everyone that takes it. So, for example, this is the headline then. U.S. and Australia signed critical minerals agreement with 8.5 billion project pipeline. Okay? So, from Trump's point of view, it's like, oh yeah, look at all this money, 8.5 billion, look at this thing with Australia. But when you dig through the details, it's not exactly what as advertised. And in fact, a lot of this investment will go to Australia, which is kind of interesting here. It says, I'll read it. It says, President Donald Trump and Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese signed an agreement on critical minerals that Albanese said includes plans for projects worth a total of up to, so we don't actually know this, it could be up to that, 8.5 billion.
Albany said that there will be 3 groups of joint projects between the 2 countries, which will include companies such as Alcoa. The U.S. will invest, okay, this is the U.S. investing in, guess where, invest in rare earth processing in Australia, the Prime Minister said. The White House described the agreement as a framework, okay? That's the headline. So if you read just it, you're like, oh my God, $8.5 billion, but then when you get digging the details, it's like, wait, we're like going to build up Australia here. That's our plan. And then you dig through more through it if you like, and it turns out that, you know, they're saying, hey, we're going to try to get some loans, we're going to try some financing. Basically, no one has any money, but we try to figure out how to get the money, and then we're going to just pump up the numbers and just pretend like we have it, even though, again, we're looking for financing, and then the plan is to build up Australia. That's our plan. And here's another one. One of Trump's people says, the experts are silent after gas just dropped to or below $2 a gallon in multiple areas, averaging $2.99 countrywide. Okay,
well,
so
I
always look at this stuff, so I'm kind of curious. This is the headlines. Then gas prices have fallen to their lowest level, October level since 2020. Will they go lower? So according to Gas Buddy, prices are about $2.98. According to Play, it is $3.04. And then, as it turns out, OPEC increased production for much of the year. So that's essentially why you're seeing gas prices falling. Trump will claim all sorts of credit. Now, theoretically, because you never know for sure what Trump is up to, theoretically he made some sort of promises with the Middle East and OPEC, and they decided to produce more. But I'm sure we're giving up something, and I'm sure there's some sort of money going into Trump's pocket. Some of the stuff we could be up, just for example, is there has been talk of more chip production in the Middle East, right? So when Trump was promising you, you know, all these jobs and all this great stuff in USA, seriously, like more chip production, say, in the Middle East, building up Argentina, building up Australia, and tearing down the White House. That's his plan. And then if you call him out on whatever, you know, hypocritical stuff that he says, he'll sick the feds on you. And this is an interesting example here. James Comey wants an vindictive case dropped, and Trump's prosecutor disqualified. So basically, right, Trump sicks people on he doesn't like, and then if you call him out, be it the press or, you know, former people in the government, he will, you know, try to get you thrown away, whatever. And he'll always do this. This is Trump. Do this in unconstitutional or unorthodox ways. You say the word illegal if you want. Also, Comey's basically making the case that this person was appointed to go after him in a basically illegal way.
I'd really like to find that copper band. Oh, raccoons. Taking your berries. Sorry, dudes. That's the way it goes. I had probably butchered that, even though it was right there. But I'm not going to take too many of these. I don't have time. I have the space for them, unfortunately.
Legal way. Let me read it here. It says, former director James Comey on Monday filed motion seeking dismissal of criminal charges against him, arguing that the lawyer President Donald Trump named to prosecute him wasn't properly appointed and that the case was politically motivated. Here's a quote. Multiple glaring constitutional violations and an egregious abuse of power by the federal government, right? So that's what Trump is up to. And it's crazy because in the Trump world, not only are you going after your political opponents, this kind of stuff, it just feels like things are falling apart and not working, because actually they are falling apart, like with the White House, and not working. This is with AWS. So this is something that happened today when I woke up. It was like the internet literally wasn't working. It was several websites, and I think this is all connected to, it's like one of the servers in the East Coast. Was it the East? I can tell you the name of it. It's the US East 1 region of AWS, which like a lot of websites are connected to this one. If you guys experienced this, it was chatting sites, gaming sites, just several sites were down. It was like a big portion of the internet. I think a lot of banks and brokerages were also tied into this thing. It was pretty insane. And I wonder what actually the explanation is, because it doesn't actually say. I was reading through this stuff. This is what it says. The cause of the outage hasn't been confirmed, and it's unclear when regular services will be fully restored. So I don't know. I just tell you, I don't know that kind of stuff. But what's crazy about like Trump or in this example Elon Musk, which I'll show you, is often these people like just tell half truths, or they didn't realize like how stupid they look on a daily basis. So for example, Elon Musk is leading a charge these days to boycott Netflix, etc. Yet Elon Musk tweets out stuff with Netflix images in it. So this is a picture of Squid Game. So that's sort of what they do on a daily basis. They expose themselves all the time. But this is the world that we live in. And I know today was particularly frustrating. Guys, I get frustrated too. This whole we're going to save Argentina stuff, or we're going to invest in Australia while tearing down USA. I mean, it's absolutely nuts. My opinion on any of this stuff is just tell people the truth and all this stuff, right? I think that is the best policy, and truth long run is sustainable. The way that the Trumps and the Musks kind of do, they try to lie and lie and lie and lie and lie. It's just completely unsustainable because ultimately you get caught out on it, right? Because, like, for example, if you tell people you're not going to interfere with the White House or touch the White House, then literally you can see it, carrying it down, you quickly lose credibility, and you do that over time. You got a history of this stuff. There's just no way you can sustain that, So that's my thoughts on this stuff. Midterms are coming. Let's get some more honesty and better leadership back into the administration and start working for the American people. That's my thoughts on this stuff. Thank you for your time. I'll catch you on the next video. I'm spending $700 on the litter box. 0% financing.
Okay. So if the sun rises around 4, then I get about 7 hours in that thing. So I could I'll sleep now then, show you a liar. You fan, you. Black fibers.
Don't eat.